Here we come again, Naija Reality TV. Thank you for all your support. Please don't forget and subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much.
29th of April 2026, we have Comrade Joe on the platform, and I'd like you to listen to his own input on this matter. Thank you very much. Comrade Joe, your time now.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen in Grant community. Good evening, Nigerians. Coming your way tonight is Comrade Joe from the Niger Delta. Tonight, quite some time now, I have not come up online, but I'm watching the system, I'm observing the system. And from yesterday to today, after listening and reading so many write-up and different reaction from different platforms about the 5 million man march to Abuja, I decided to come up to let my voice as well to this situation. I'm talking tonight to the grant community and the general masses who have subscribed to this grant. Yes, so many people react over the 5 million man march, and I want to say everybody have reason to react, because looking at it, it doesn't make sense to a normal human being. It doesn't make sense to the flesh. But the Bible says, they that born of the flesh is flesh, and they that born of the spirit is spirit. And he that born of a spirit is like a wind, and the wind bloweth. We only hear the sound. No one know where it's coming from or where it's going to. So those who born of the spirit are really different from those that born of the flesh. So if any man say, we have not got money, why we should do that thing? We should get an alert first. There is no way. Fine. Every man is entitled to his own opinion. I don't blame anybody for getting angry, because we all look, but we see differently. We have different reason. We have different thinking. And I will not blame anyone that is reacting now. But I equally want to advise everyone who believe in Reverend Moses that God have raised that man, and who believe that the move is moving is directed by God. You should humble and follow him, but not a rebel, and to see what come out. And we believe God, the best will come out. I myself, I'm a human being. I would as well reason like that, because we all need money. So many persons plan to even use flight go when disbursement happen. But sometimes it didn't happen like that, and we are still believing God this very week. Nothing have gone wrong. Nothing have changed. With my own intent, nothing have changed. We are still believing God. But the date have been fixed, and the set man said, it's God that fixed the date. Why can't we give him every benefit of that? I want to say I salute everyone. I greet everyone from different platforms with different reaction. Fine, it's what you believe. But Allah, those who are loyalists, those who reason differently, who can reason with our President Reverend Moses, allow them to do what they want to do. If you are not move, no problem. But those who move should do. Why I haven't said this? There is something I want to bring out. Before then, in the book of Daniel, the 3 Hebrew boys, I love them so much, Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego. He said, we, and O king, we are not careful to answer you in this matter. And our God will deliver us, and even though he refuse, let it be known unto you that we will not bow. They did not bow, and they did not burn. What am I trying to say? Men that hear from God sometimes do things foolish in the eyes of men, and you can't blame them. Reverend Moses may be directed by God to do what he's doing. It's not out of place. I sit down and I think and I reason. I've been in Grant Committee for a while now. What the 2-day juniors are doing today, people have done more than that. Right from the former administrator of Buhari. I remember there was a time when Grant Pressure Group came. The number of the people so much, we tweeted. At the end of the day, nothing come up. Reverend Moses coming up now using a different strategy, to me, is a very good one. We have tried all we could do. You remember that a person of our brother 2-day junior, in some of your voice, you have insulted the president, the person of His Excellency Ahmed Bola Tinubu, the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. You have insulted him so much in many of your voice notes. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to bring out something. Does it make difference? Does it move the man to bring the money? Yeah, I've given many voice notes. Some of the voice notes so hard, the voice so harsh. Does it make difference? Does it put the money out? Does it make the man move? I understand something from the Bible. Sometimes God changes pattern. Peter, in Luke chapter 5, Peter and John have toiled all the night. There was nothing. These are professional as fishermen. They have cast out their net. They were even amending the net before Jesus came. After he gave them the brief word, he said, lay it at the deep. It has not been like that before. It wasn't the pattern they used to. And they even argue a bit. But we have done everything we could do throughout the night. But at your word, Master, we will obey. They just decide to obey. In other words, if not because of you, Master, we're not supposed to obey, because we understand this business. Because this is not the pattern. We don't lay down net. We cast net at the deep. We should lay it down. They have every reason to argue, but they follow the pattern of the Master. The Master changed the pattern, and the pattern it changes bring the result. All their sleepless night labor without nothing, the pattern that was changed bring the result. What am I trying to say? I have been in Grant Committee, as I said, for a while now. Nothing we have not done, and we still continue one way. If we continue doing the same thing, we will have the same result. Why can't we allow this man? Let's follow this way, because we have invested so much. So many people have invested so much in Grant Community. How much does it really take us to do this? If this will bring it. So let me tell you something. There are sometimes we need to be spiritual a bit. And sometimes we should not just react. Because if I want to walk by flesh, I will be on the side of the people who say we need money in our account before we move. But I walk out of the flesh. That is the flesh speaking. I decided to move out of the flesh so that I will allow the spirit to prevail. You see, that is why at the same time I did not blame those who could not respond accordance. I did not blame those who did not accept the pattern. I couldn't blame them, because it's quite obvious. That is why I just want to appreciate them and advise them that they should relax. If they are not carried, they are not moved, they should relax. It's not a big thing that everybody must go, but God will do what he will do. It's a vision of a man. For those who believe in Reverend Moses, let's follow this vision. All these people, the many that are making noise, this thing is out there, this one, we need the money. Okay, even though if we stop going for this movement, are we not be shouting? Are we not be doing protests? Or has it do anything? Let's change the pattern. Who know this pattern will work? A wise man once said, and I quote, that if you are fighting a man that is bigger than you, his sizes in everything, don't just fight him with strength. Apply wisdom to fight him. The man we are fighting is bigger than everyone. Even the size of his hand is bigger than everyone. That is why we are harding prayer. Even when we are doing the fight, we are harding prayer. Because by physical combat, we can't fight that man. By legal level, we go legal, we can't fight that man. So now, it's a man who is operating on God's wisdom. Do we know that God's wisdom doesn't make sense to man? God's wisdom does not make sense to flesh. How can Jesus look at a man that was born blind? He spat on the clay and he mixed the sand and he plastered the eye. Say, go to River Sihor and wash. Does it make any sense? A man that is already blind, you now pack. But because it came from Jesus, who will question it? It doesn't make sense to the flesh. The man is not seeing. And this is just a whole master, Jesus. He mixed spit with the clay, he plastered the eye. Take in the book of John chapter 9, if I'm not mistaken. And he said, go to River Sihor, go and wash. The man not saying, you now use something to plaster it again. How would the man get it? This is the reason of the flesh. Anyone who was there at that time, Jesus was manifesting this miracle. They will say, where is this man coming from? The man is not seeing, and you plaster the eye, you say, you go. But behold, check your Bible. If the man misses his way, the man find his way to River Sihor and he wash and the man see. The wisdom of God does not make sense to the flesh. I've reasoned like many of us who are reacting, but I sit down, I pray, and I relax. I say, no, I will not talk like flesh, like a man who is controlled by flesh. Listen, we have invested so much in Grant community. At a time, it come to a time, Apostle Theophilus was arrested with all those arrests. It does not bring the money. Even the money they subscribe for, but did he refund it to anybody? No. Kobo did not be refunded. So if we now gather money to go and fight for what we are looking for, and this will now enter, what will people say? Are we not going to thank God? See, this nation, oh God, this is Nigeria. It's not other country. I believe this wisdom will work. To the best of my knowledge and my belief, this wisdom will work. This is wisdom of God in operation. I am talking tonight to the general community, to Nigerians as a whole, the poor masses that are subscribed to this grant. I am begging the poor masses by the mercies of Jesus that we should reason like people who are spiritual. We have fight many battles. We have used up. In fact, we have exhausted all pattern to fight this battle. Let's try this. Let's try this. The man we are fighting is bigger than you. Also, so they are saying this thing. Hey, we must not go there. We must get the money. If they say we will not do it, what will you do? And we must understand. Going to Abuja now doesn't mean we have cast vote. We are going. Let us see that we have crowd. That it's crowd of people. Millions of people that are subscribed to this grant. And this same million can still stand by you 2027. If they can come and do this and let them see that you, these people, are the people begging you. All this what we are doing. Some of you are making noise, can never come to Abuja and meet the presidency, say, please, protest. We came here for a peaceful protest. Come and give us our grant. We are always shouting on the street, shouting at the corner, shouting in some village corner, shouting one place or the other, go to local government. Local government does not even have power. Nothing they can do. You go to local government, to tell local government, to go to House of Assembly Speaker, to talk to them. To me, to the best of my knowledge, they don't have power. The cartel, the cabal, they are in Abuja. All these people, sometimes I don't know how people reason. I want people to reason, Grant community to reason with me tonight. Today is 28 April 2026. I want people to reason with me. We have exhausted all pattern, all weapon, all formulas. Why can't we try this? Let's follow the man. God raised him. Not everything that Moses of old did in Egypt that makes sense to the Egyptians, that makes sense even to the people of Israel. Do you know at a time close to the Red Sea, the same people who Moses helped so much, who God raised Moses for his sake, they were complaining against Moses. That Moses, you brought us here to be king. Is there no grave? Is it because there was no grave in Egypt? That is why you brought us here to kill? But on that ground, Moses looked unto his God. Even what God told Moses doesn't make sense to the flesh. But Moses obeyed God's voice. And the people obeyed Moses. And they got the result. Looking at their back, the Egyptian, and after them, looking at the Red Sea at their front. And at that moment, it's a time for anybody supposed to give up. But Moses heard from God and he told the people, say, move forward. Why the Red Sea is still in their front? He said, go forward. And the people obey the voice. As they take step, the Red Sea begin to dry. What about they discouraged that they did not obey the voice of Moses? So not everything Moses did in Egypt that makes sense. But the good news, he able to fulfill the assignment. What was the assignment? Is to deliver the Israelite from the hands of the Israelite bondage. The Israelite, they are from the hand of the Egyptians. They are taskmasters, pharaohs. That was the assignment. And he accomplished the assignment. It doesn't matter the pattern. The result is what we need. Let's forget the pattern. When God raised a man, it's not of us to control the man. If we believe that God raised this man, let's forget the pattern. Let's forget the pattern you want to use. Let's just follow him. Let's follow him. Because if you don't follow him, think back. If you have belonged in Grant community, we have not seen any result. With all we have done so many. How long have we been doing this treaty? We are treating. This treaty will bring result. Don't worry, we surely get there. We surely get there by the special grace of God. All these are confession of faith. Fine. We all confess all those faith, but it never bring result. Faith without work is dead. We have been doing one thing. We keep having one result. And a man came up and he want to change the pattern. And instead of we to follow him, we are dragging. Of course, it's normal. Not everybody will believe in Moses of old, but he just delivered the people. Among the Israelites, not even every one of them believing, but he just delivered him. He just delivered them because he was on assignment. I thank God for the courage of Reverend Moses. I thank God and I pray God will stand by him. God will use it to accomplish the purpose. I have seen that no pattern we have not tried except this pattern. Let's appreciate this man for once and let us submit and follow with this pattern. But those who their flesh could not carry them, I did not judge them. The Bible says in the book of Romans, one man faith carry him to eat vegetable, another one could not carry him to eat. But he that eat should not condemn he that did not eat, and he that did not eat should not condemn he that eat. We all are fighting for the same purpose. Those who want to drink, I say treat. But those who want to go for the 5 million, let them go. We are on one same purpose. We are not enemies. When the money comes, we are going to drink together. We are going to celebrate together. But I'm telling you the gospel truth. Reverend Moses is not fighting for a selfish purpose. He's only applying God's wisdom, which will never make sense to many flesh. Let's walk with this man. And I believe by the special grace of God, we are going to come out victorious. We are going to come out victorious. We have not tried this pattern since we are in this Grant community. I wonder how this wisdom come to him. Then I know, which I know before, God have truly raised him and he will accomplish that purpose when which he was raised to accomplish. The grace of God will not depart from him. The hand of God will go with him, and the presence of God will go with him. This is my personal prayer, and God will hear my prayer, and it shall be so. And everyone that is rising against Reverend Moses of Abuja, because he have the masses at heart, they shall all go down before him. Because no one rise against Moses, they all go down before Moses. No one rise against David, they all go down before David. Even Absalom, his son, Ahithophel, his friend, they all go down before David. So Judah rise against Jesus. He died before Jesus. So don't fight a man that carries grace, and don't fight a man who got called. Don't fight a man that is anointed by God and God give assignment. You can't fight him. No matter if he like be outspoken, you will only make noise. you can't fight him. And I thank God for personal Reverend Moses. He's courageous. He's doing what the Lord asked him to do. It doesn't matter the distraction. The man is focused. That alone, I love him. For quite some time now, I have not come up. I'm not the type that talk all the time, but I saw things that provoke me. When I see different reaction today, I said, no, let me let my voice. I have friends in Grant community, our brothers, probably my friends and brothers. This voice note will meet them, and they will join me, and they will be by my side to support Reverend Moses. And that is only what we are after. We go, we come, we shall also sing together. Both those who did not support, we are our brothers and sisters, and we work together. Together, we win this battle. Together, we make a difference. GCDM General, from the national to the zonal to the state and to the local government. I appreciate every one of you, and I beg you by the mercies of Jesus, let's stand by our president. Let's forget distraction and wrong voice of people who walk by flesh, and let's focus as our president is focused. Together, we shall win this battle, and victory is ours. I bet you we are coming back victorious. Thank you. I want to say I remake Comrade Joe from the Niger Delta. This voice not meet you, please let it try to reach, go viral, so that many, especially the member of GCDM, who have already been convinced by the wrong vessels, who are being convinced by those who operate by flesh, let it meet them and let them reason with us. Together, we must win this battle. Thanks. Bye for now. Good evening.